Hello, I'm Dieonik, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. So, I think we're going to the Botanical Gardens. I think that's our next stop. And that is down this way. I don't want to check the big map because it actually takes like so long for me to get to that menu. I could just walk down the hall and check instead. I think. Unless this has a long load time that I don't remember. Not really. Wait a sec. It's gone. The body. Yeah. Okay. So is it not in the freezer? Like, what the shit? That's what I was worried about. I was like, why would Monokuma leave the body here this whole time? But, I mean, it became relevant, or it was relevant at the very beginning, for them to bring up the fact that this plant eats bodies. So, why would he dispose of the body? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. It's gone! Makuro Ikasaba's body is nowhere to be found. Alright, let's check on the chickens. Still only 4 chickens. That other one didn't come back to life. It would actually be more freaky if there were certainly 5 again. Alright. I thought someone was in here, but I guess they're not. Maybe they're in the shed. Let's check the shed. Could the corpse be in the shed? It's worth a look, I suppose. Okay, so something that I did, think about is that there's a vinyl sheet there, and there's vinyl sheets in the, cooler. Is it possible that, Monokuma took a body out of storage, framed us for murder, and then, like, I don't know, and then I don't know. Would the bomb have gone off if we had just, like, not touched the mask? If we just touched the body? If we just touched the body and the bomb would go off, that would tell me that Monokuma wouldn't want us to feel how cold the body might be. And we know that the blood was fake. I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, I sort of figured, but there's nothing particularly corpse-ish in here. In here. I'll add words. But if it's not here, then where is it? Where could I find a dead body? Maybe the biolab? Well, no one... Anyway, I can't spend all my time thinking about that. There's something I want to check out here, too. That vinyl sheet. It sure causes a lot of problems during the class trial. Just to be safe, I should probably give it a closer look. Alright. Okay, no, it wasn't here. To prevent the corpse from getting wet, and the sprinklers, it was covered with the sheet. Therefore, it's possible there was something left here that could lead us to the culprit. Wait a second. Didn't notice this the first time I looked at it. We already put that together. Sorry, Negi, I was one step ahead of you. But there's a small stamp in the corner. Biolab? In other words, this sheet came from the biolab. Loaded white vinyl sheet, enter your lecture ID, you can find it in the ammunition menu. Okay, so there's two possibilities in my mind. Okay, well, I guess there's only one possibility left in my mind, because he doesn't seem at all interested in this. So Monokuma put the body back. Was it an already dead body? It was an already dead body he pulled out of dead people's storage and planted evidence to make it look like someone had died, and no one had died. We never had a class trial for, the model who got murdered. So did that count as her class trial? And he was just trying to, like, bend the rules? Is that what happened? I feel like that could have been what happened. I think that's everything I need to check out here. Sorry, the cogs are going. The cogs have started. I see this game in my dreams. Alright, I don't think we needed to go to the dojo. Alright, let's check the map. I don't like doing it because it takes freaking forever to find out where the hell I am. Okay, well, no. That's fine. Alright, dojo in and up. Hey, Fukawa! Ugh. Hey, Fukawa! What do you want from me? You want me to leave? Is it because I creep you out? What is lady? Okay, we've had so many conversations. Whatever. No, that's not it at all. I was just wondering if you found anything. No, nothing. No, not a thing. I haven't found anything. I thought, since it came up in the trial, that there might be something else here. But there was nothing suspicious. Nothing at all. Give it back. Give me back my time. Relax, Fukawa. Relax, you say? Do you have any idea how I feel right now? How I feel knowing after this, everyone's going to mock me and laugh about how useless I am. Fukawa definitely has like a shopping list of mental illnesses that I couldn't even begin to list because they are definitely a person who needs to talk to someone. Like, definitely. And yeah, and I'm wondering if they're written that way for a reason, or I don't know. Anyway, I've never heard of the kind of dual personality psychosis, you know, where one personality's a murderer and the other one's not. There was like a horror thing that I think I brought up a long time ago about a guy who was like normal guy in a wheelchair, and then he was like Satan as his other personality. Yeah, and it was like I got hit in the head, time to switch personalities, sort of thing. And then there was also a really famous trial of a guy who was able to switch between like several different personalities, like during the trial, and one of them was a murderer. And it was like a complicated thing because like they weren't all guilty, and it was so I'm pretty sure he ended up having to be committed because of that one violent personality. And she has a violent personality, obviously, but she also seems to have like several other things. I don't know if they go hand in hand. I'm not an expert, but how I feel knowing how useless I am. No, nobody's gonna go and do that. My white knight will. Yeah, well, he's kind of a dick, so you should either get on board with it or not be involved with him. I can't deny that. I can't stand it. My life is nothing but rejection after rejection. Why won't anyone accept me? That doesn't appear to be... There doesn't appear, you're just moving on. There doesn't appear to be any new clues here. So it's really best if I got out of here quick. Okay. All right then. Okay then. All right, let's go to yeah, back to the biolab, I guess. We just left there last episode, but I guess there's something important in here. Oh yeah, well, we need to see if the body's here. Okay. So what we're doing now is we are counting to see if it changed. I don't think it changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's 16. And 1... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So there's Fukawa, there's Togami, there's me, there's Masahina, there's Higekir, and there's Kirigiri. Yeah. So I'm right? Like that has to be what happened? He pulled a body out of frozen storage, framed us for a crime, and then put the body back in. Not fair at all. Not fair. I mean, I get that there was never a class trial for her, so that's why he got away with having a class trial, but still, that's not cool. Like that has to be what happened, right? Like I'm like 90% sure. There's a stack of vital sheets here. I feel like I've been seeing these a lot lately. That's it? Well, we're not gonna bring up that there's... Do I have to inspect this again? Device of some sort line the wall. The lights on the units are lit blue. Bleh. But they're the only ones. The lights on the right side aren't lit at all. Yeah? Anything you want to say about that? Seeing this sort of thing in movies is rubber. If so, then maybe Mikuro Ikasaba's corpse disappeared from the garden. It ended up here. I'd like to look and find out, but how do you open these things? Alright, instruction time. There's a pamphlet of something here. It appears to be an instruction manual. Our morgue, refrigerators, environmental Additionally, the exterior is stainless steel, but we provide alright. Instruction manual is apparently for the refrigerator storage units. Well, I thought it was gonna say something about opening. Alright, so what? Do I just click on them again and just like jiggle them? Devices some sort line the wall. They're all blue. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I don't know. Okay, but also... what about these bodies that were in here? Where did these bodies go? Because we know that they were here and that they didn't clean up the mess. So the school must have been sealed immediately after or during the murders. So like, where are those? How? Let's look at the outlines. There's chalk outlines. All right. I'm being all detective and crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8. I have to make sure because I don't remember off the top of my head. Hold on. Okay, so there should be one. Yeah, so there's one additional body if that's the case. Right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So who's the one additional body? I mean, I assume that's why the chalk outlines were there. To let us know that, right? Maybe it's Kirigiri's dad. Okay, there was one other place we needed to go. Let me oh, right. The new area. I forgot about that. Let's let's go to the first. Is this the dormitorium? No, that is the dormitorium. Okay. So we actually need to go here. And we need to turn around, and we need to go up here. The shutters have been raised. At long last, we can finally go to the second... Well... Couldn't we go to the second floor if it just wasn't this side of the second floor? And that means... I've got to check it out. Check it out. Someone came through here with a goddamn grenade launcher. Holy crap. This is the second floor? I guess so. It's like I just stepped into some ruins. No, it's more like I just stepped into onto a battlefield. It's like the place was bombed or something. All right. Can I? Oh, okay, no, I can't. Can I not look at? Okay, we'll just ignore that blood stain there. I guess. Okay, we can go in this door, maybe. Holy crap. Can I look at anything in here? Just the bed? The bed is in tatters. No, I wouldn't even call it a bed anymore. Just oversized garbage. Still looks like a bed to me. Oh yeah? Alright. Good lot that is. Alright, let's go in the bathroom, I guess. I peeked through the crack in the door and quickly shut it again. There's no sign of it having ever been a shower. It's just a pillar of rubber, a pile of rubble. Not pillar of rubble. Pile of rubble. Alright, okay, so let's leave. Let's leave this place, because I'm about to catch a case. I've been listening to a lot of, like, 90s, like, R&B gangster rap lately. It's probably not good for my health. I don't know, it's not necessarily bad for my health. I can't go in the women's room. Maybe I can on this floor. There's no way this, like... Is it threatening your masculinity, sir? This is the girls' restroom. As unlikely as I am to find anyone inside, that still doesn't mean I can... Why doesn't it mean that? This is a criminal investigation. Grow up. Alright. Nothing in here. Alright. The bathroom's actually nice. This is a very nice bathroom for the rest of the place being so messed up. Just gonna avoid the bloodstain. Is that a giraffe in your locker? Or are you just happy to see me? Alright. Okay. This appears to be a locker room. These lockers must have been used by the students who came before us. Oh, lots to... What the shit? This is like so bizarre. This is so bizarre. These lockers have been affixed with an iron plate. While I'd like to see what's inside, there's no chance of getting this off. No chance of getting me off, if you know what I mean. Murder? I don't know. No matter how you slice it, this locker's not opening. It's not even worth trying. This locker looks like it could be opened. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Oh, I guess not. Damn, it's locked. There's a card reader just above the handle. It probably controls the lock. You know, this reminds me of the card readers outside the pool changing rooms. As I recall, those card readers are activated by our Electro IDs. So maybe this does too. No harm in trying. I pull out my Electro ID, place it over the card reader, and then... No such luck. Okay, we probably need to find the card associated with the locker. Probably only works with the owner's Electro ID, so ours aren't going to do any good. Any of the good. Okie doke. This is a lot of goddamn lockers. The locker looks like it could be open. Rattle, rattle. Damn, it's locked. There's a card reader. Probably controls lock. It reminds me of card reader. It's like this big ass riveted panel. Riveting. These lockers have been affixed with a giant iron plate. There's no way I'm getting through that. The locker's pretty busted. Probably won't open. This locker looks like it could be open. Rattle, rattle. Okay, what the hell's the... Okay, I can't look at that. So what? Alright, well, let's look at this far end. This one's probably no good. Okay, give me a coin, I guess. Whatever. No matter how you slice the locker's not opening. Not even worth trying. Alright, well, this was a complete waste. How awful. Screw off, giraffe. Mocking me with your long neck. Why couldn't we just crawl outside and escape? Doesn't work that way. We're on the second floor, buddy. That's true. There's no walls on second floors. Or there's no outside on second floors. This doesn't look much like a student's room. I'd say it feels more like... Or sorry, it feels more sophisticated. This is the headmaster's bedroom. Whoa, Kiri! What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I took a fine-tooth comb to this room once already, but there's something still nagging at me. So I wanted to give it one more good run-over. Something is nagging at her. Well, you better not nag at me. Let's look at the computer. There's a computer on the desk. It looks like it's powered on. It seems that man did a lot of research into Super Duper High School Despair. I feel like there should be a "the" in front of that. Well, whatever. The data he collected is still on this computer. So there's information here? It's not very impressive information, simply what I told you before. That Super Duper High School Despair is not a person, but a group. That they caused mankind's most despairingly maleficent monstrous malefication last year. And that they're despicable, depraved, and act purely for despair's sake. Okay. That's it. Like I said, not terribly define terribly impressive then. Like I said, not terribly impressive. Oh, on the information on the computer. It was already stuff that she knew. Yeah. Alright, I get that then. Though I guess that's all I can reasonably expect of a Kirigiri family dropout. But hey, it's information about the Puppet Master. Even just this much is a big help. I, for one, am thankful to him for leaving it here for us. I see, you traitor. Well then, I'm glad for that. Okay. Loaded Super Duper High School Despair into your Electro ID. You can find it in the ammunition menu. Alright. Alright. Let's look at the booze and then we're gonna end the episode, I think. I can't look at the booze? What? There's a thing right on the booze. I'm looking at the chair instead. It's a leather chair. This doesn't look like something a student would use. It probably belongs to the headmaster. It's a desk! The headmaster's probably used this. God damn it, Neki. So bad at your job. Alright, well, I'll look at the obvious secret door. The very obvious secret door next episode. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, comment on what you think of the game so far. Go check out the other videos I've done. I will see you soon. No.